as you can tell by the title, is going to be anxiety help. Now the reason why I'm doing this video is because someone recently commented on my last video and said that they would like to know some tips what helped me recover from my anxiety. Now I've told them that I've not fully recovered, I'm far from recovered, but I am on the road to recovery and I have had anxiety for quite a while now, so I think I would be able to show you guys some of the things which have helped me throughout my journey whilst, you know, recovering. So I've got my trusty notebook here. Let me just get to the page. I've got some things here and which I've found on the internet which helps with anxiety, and then I'm going to talk a bit about my own experience as well. So the first thing which has come up on the internet and which has actually helped me a lot is talk to someone you trust. Now this could be a family member, it could be a friend if you're at school, it could be a teacher, it could be like a therapist if you have a therapist, it could be anyone which you know well enough that you can trust. Talk to them, and I think like talking is a very big thing as well, because you're not keeping everything inside, and then when you're keeping everything inside it makes you more anxious because you can't tell people what's going on, so you feel like you have to hide it more, and then the more you hide it the more anxious you get because you feel like people know. So I think it is really good to talk to people about how you're feeling and stuff like that. So the next thing in here, it says try to manage your worries. Now I know this is not simple because when you have anxiety, the thing what you do most is worry, so I know it's easier said than done. But what I recently found on the internet, and I've not really tried this before but I've heard loads of good reviews about it, is if you set a time in your day for like 10 minutes, and just for those 10 minutes a day you can worry about anything, but only for them 10 minutes, and then after the 10 minutes is up you have to stop worrying and you have to wait until 10 minutes the next day. And it just, I think the whole point of the idea is so you're not like bottling things up, you're still worrying but you're limiting your worrying, so then after a bit when you've kept limited it enough you will realise that all the good stuff that happens in the day outweighs the 10 minutes of worrying. Like I said, I've not tried this before myself, but whilst I was searching around the internet for things to say, I read a lot about this and a lot of good reviews on it. The next thing is breathing exercises. Now I have tried these and these do help me when I'm in like a panic attack state, or when I feel like I'm going to go into a panic attack. When I first heard about breathing exercises, when someone first told me about them, I was reluctant to do it because I thought to myself, oh, I'm going to look stupid, people are going to think what the hell is she doing, like, and then I thought to myself, well, I'm breathing anyway, so maybe that's a breathing exercise. But no one really knows, like, because you don't have to make it a whole big deal, you can just like look like you're breathing normally, but you are telling yourself that obviously everything's going to be fine, and it will start to calm you down, especially when you're in that panic attack stage. Breathing exercises really do help. One thing I want to say though, if you do see someone in a panic attack, please do not tell them to just breathe, because from someone who has had that, like someone say that to them, it's not good. It gets them more angry and more frustrated. So yeah, just a tip there if you see anyone having a panic attack. Now the last one, which is from the internet, is keep a diary. Now I know most people who keep diaries are a lot younger, and I know especially if you're a male watching this, you don't think the idea of keeping a diary is good, because let's face it, the people who keep diaries are mostly female. Males can keep diaries as well, but you don't really see anyone who is a male, you know, keeping a diary. But this has helped me a lot, because even if you don't show it to anyone, I mean, you can show it to people if you want, but for me, when I have a bad day, I write in my diary about everything what's happened, and everything good what's happened, everything bad what's happened, and how I've learned to cope with the things what bad has happened, and if I used any strategies, if it was a good day, if it was a bad day. And that for me helped a lot, because then after I've wrote it, I can read it out, and hearing the strategies what I used to cope with my day myself, it made me feel like, oh, okay, I can get through this problem, whatever it may be. I can get through it because I got through it today, and I brought it down, and I've got the proof to read it again if I ever need it. So I do think keeping a diary is a good idea. I mean, it might not work for everyone's different, but it certainly has worked for me, and I know some of the people who it's helped as well. So now that is it for all of the things from the internet. I'm just going to talk about other things which has helped me along the way. Another big thing what has helped me is having something like a tangle. Like, I've got mine here, let me just get it. My tangle is here, as you can see. It's not very big, but it's a tangle. And this thing, it may look like a baby's toy, but trust me, this has helped me through so many things with anxiety. It helped me through my exam stress, because I could just play with it when I was stressing. When I feel anxious in a situation, when I go like to college or something like that, this has helped me a lot. Because when I'm anxious, I don't know if people who have anxiety may have experienced this, I like play with my hands a lot, and especially when I'm really anxious, I like scratch my hand, because when I feel pain it goes away. I know that's weird, and maybe kind of a bit really weird, but yeah, so that's why I use this, because if it breaks, I can fix it, and it's easy to just mess around with and play with. And they're not that expensive either. I think you can get them from like most toy shops and stuff like that. And I know going into a toy shop when you're older might not be the one, but trust me, they do sell them in most toy shops. And I think they sell them on eBay as well. And I think they range from about £3 to £5 depending on where you look around. When I got mine, I think it was about £3. I know it wasn't more than £5, but I'm pretty sure it's about £3 because my mum got it me. And yeah, if you get one when you're anxious, especially if you like fiddling around with stuff, this would really help. Because before I had this, I used to just have a hair bubble on my wrist, and like I still do. And I used to just flick that, but then I was always breaking my bubbles, and obviously doing my hair and stuff, I needed bubbles. So I thought, okay, what else can I do? And then someone told me about a tangle, and now I cannot. I love this. This is one thing that's helped me through a lot. Now, another thing which I am currently doing, but I've not really done it enough so I can say it has helped me, but I've started doing it because someone, one of my friends, said that it helped her. So I'm going to show you and tell you anyway. Is facing your fears like head on. And I mean, I know this sounds scary. When I first heard it, I thought, oh my god, like if I go into that situation, I am just going to freak out, and I'm going to not be able to cope, and all of my anxiety is just going to be there, and it's just not good. But if you face your fears head on, which this is really difficult, so if you do try this, I'm extremely proud. Facing your fears head on means like you will go into the situation, and yes, you will feel anxious, yes, you won't like the situation, but then once you've come out of it, you can know, I've got through that. It wasn't as bad as I thought, or if it was as bad, you can say, yeah, it was bad, but I still got through it. I'm still here. I didn't fall apart. I'm still here. So that is a really good thing to say. Now, before I end this video, I would just like to say, I know people know this anyway, but I feel like I have to say it when doing these videos. I am not a professional. Like, I do not have professional tips on how to like manage anxiety and mental health reasons and stuff like that. I'm only doing these videos because I experience really bad anxiety myself, and going through therapies and stuff like that, and I know people watch YouTube a lot, so when I was going through my darkest times, I wish there was someone like this telling me who's been through it. So with that out of the way, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want me to film any videos around mental health, then please comment down below and I will be sure to film them. And yeah, I would really like it if you could check out my blog. I've recently started a new blog. I know I've done a few of these in the past, but I've kind of lost them, but I'm sticking to this one now. I'm sticking to this one, so I will link it below. And it's basically just about mental health and everything like that, so I'd really like it if you could support that. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!